Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to give you a quick update. We are in Baltimore. The Alexandria show is tomorrow. I got invited by Reverend Jim Webb to speak at a celebration at his church tomorrow morning, and then Honey Borden is putting on a Red Tent Goddess Circle event in honor of this journey and to wish us well and to wish us off. And the kids are in D.C. looking around with Maggie and Tuck. I drove the bus by myself all the way, 3 hours. Made it, changed lanes, did everything I needed to do by myself. And we got the RV all fixed, and I got to the campsite that we were supposed to be at, and went inside to get my parking spots, and came out, and it wouldn't crank. So, I asked the universe, or I was directed by the universe, one or the other, that this was to be a journey of the unknown, and it was to be spontaneous, and that I was not to prepare for any single show whatsoever, that I wasn't prepared what I was supposed to say, the songs that would come forward, I would sing the songs that felt appropriate at the time, and the topic would be directed as I moved along. And so I'm really clear now on what the topic for Alexandria and possibly Baltimore is, because there have been so many stops and starts and stops and starts that to me is the communication from the universe saying that that is the first place that this whole discussion needs to be, and each show, every step of the way, is going to be a different one. This is not the same show or experience every single time, nor should it be, because in life, every moment we experience is a brand new experience. And so I'm really excited to see what unfolds, what just literally comes through me, because I want to illustrate by example and experience for myself what happens when we truly show up, surrender, and trust, and what words will come out, and what dialogue, and what can happen. And so I'm looking forward to all of tomorrow without any agenda or any plan. I've stayed very much in the moment. I'm not going to really think about anything until I get there, and know that the focus for both Alexandria and Baltimore has to do with getting us started. I mean, this is probably the perfect place for the Rebel Road, because so many people, their obstacle is, how do I start? How do I start? Or they start something and then they stop, and then they start and they stop. They can never get quite moving on what it is that is truly their dream. So the universe has guided and directed in the most beautiful of ways, and I've gotten the message, and that's what I'm going to really reach out and do. And Alexandria is going to be the Rebel Road show. I'm hoping to sing at that show for the first time, to test out what I can do, what I have never done before, what never sung before. And so this will be an interesting experience, because the songs are truly beautiful that have come forward. And Nikki, in Greenville, South Carolina, has written Conversations with the Universe with me, and it is stunning. And Gregory Moy, Deanna Walker, Rick Beresford, and a whole host of musicians that are in Nashville wrote another beautiful song called The Rebel Road. My brother, Gogi Rendawa, with Misunderstood Design, who's done all of the graphics on this, he wrote, I wrote a song, and he modified it a bit and wrote some incredible music to Caught Inside My Head. So you're going to get used to hearing these songs, and if you want to support us, when we get them up on iTunes, you can download them, because they are truly beautiful. But also I want to let you know that in Alexandria I'm going to have 2 additional performers, and it will be quite incredible to have those people with us, as well as a panel discussion that will take place on the 9th in Baltimore at the CCBC Theater in Catonsville campus. So definitely, if you're around the area and you want to come to that, because it will have many different people. Honey Borden will be speaking, Sister Jenna with the Meditation Center will be speaking, Reverend Raymond Anderson will be speaking there as well, as along with his group Believe will be performing. We are going to have many in the audience that are hearing impaired, and so I'm really thrilled about that, because that will be a whole nother part of the conversation that takes place, a conversation about our senses, and how to listen to our senses, and how to really feel into who we are and embody who we are. Reverend Anthony is going to be there, and I have such a fondness for him, so I'm looking forward to that. And others, so just, if you're in the area, come out and support. And if you're not here, then I'll try to put some clips on so you can see some of what took place in some of that discussion. But just know that the beginning of this journey is all about the start. It's about the starts and the stops. And you know what piece was actually damaged the first time that had to be replaced? Just a little bit of universal humor for you. It's called a solenoid. And when I think about that, what I hear is silly noise. And isn't that what stops us? The silly noise that is in our heads and around us, so it keeps us from our dreams. So see how the universe plays with us? The silly noise was to tell you to stop all the silly noise so that you can get going and get started. In love, of love, with love, and as love, I'm Simran Singh, bringing you conversations from the universe every step of the way so that you can see the universe has our back. It's with us all the time, telling us exactly what needs to happen. I'm ready to dive into the unknown. Bring it on. Tomorrow it begins. Take care.